Hey family, peace and love to you all. I hope all is well with you. Hello my queens, hello my kings. Yes, your sister is outside. I ran a couple of errands and I decided to do a quick video out here. Um, Before I get started, I always like to give all honor to the Most High God, the true living God, Yahweh. All right. I ain't gonna make the video that long. I just wanna, chit chat with you family real quick. Um, it's crazy. Uh, Lately I'm noticing when I'm doing videos. Oh yeah, and for whomever needs to know, who wants to know, your sister is not driving. All right, I'm sitting here, sitting in my ride. I'm not operating my vehicle whatsoever while I'm driving. All right, even little mama's not in here. Okay, so like, some people are really concerned about that. So I'm just letting you know. My vehicle is parked. All right, while I'm talking. So anyway, um, I've been noticing lately when I these past couple of videos I've been doing. I would say I've definitely been noticing since I've done the well, I see the last maybe 3 videos I've done back to back. I would, family. Normally, when y'all, I'm always off. I mean, I'm always saying, if any of you wants to, conversate with me, feel free to, even when it comes to disagreeing, it's okay to disagree. We all are not going to agree on everything because everybody, basically, reality is totally different. All right, lifestyle, background, you name it, it's totally different. Even our spiritual walk is totally different. But anyway, but still, if you had any questions, you can relate them, to me. And I had noticed that when I'm checking the comment sections, especially the last video I did, when I was talking about conscious community and all of that, it had said that I had 4 comments, and I looked down there, I didn't even see any comments. I don't know what that's all about. And I'm always noticing people on other people video channels. A lot of them are considered as conspiracy theorists type of video channels. But anyway, I never looked at my videos as a conspiracy theorist. I mean, I just speak on my experiences, my testimony, and or maybe even my own opinions. But I will let you know the difference whether I'm speaking from that place of opinion or I'm speaking from that place of experience. But anyway. But I would hear other people talk about how they're not, receiving their comments. People are leaving comments. They're trying to communicate with them. And I'm the kind of person, I try to be open with my viewers, and I try to. 'Cause I know a lot of people are having experiences like I am, similar experiences. And then there are those who are not having any experiences, but they're still asking me questions. So I have no problem answering your questions. All right, I have no problem. I have nothing to hide. My experiences are my experiences. All right, ain't no need for no debate. My experiences are my experiences. So anyway, but I've been noticing that I'm just looking around while I'm talking, family. I'm outside enjoying, the view, shall I say? But I've been noticing that you know I'm not being able to see the comments. It's only certain comments I'm able to see, and I'm like, wow, when I'm first checking out my video, it's like 4 comments. I check, I don't see anything. So I wait about maybe a couple of hours. I go back to it. I might end up seeing maybe 1 comment. So I'll go ahead and reply to that one. But there's still other comments that showing that's waiting for me to read, and I can't even read them. So I'm letting you know, I don't know what's up with that. But I've definitely, heard about this before with other people who have done videos. And a lot of people are trying to reach out to them and trying to communicate with them, and they're not getting their messages whatsoever. So with that being said, family, I don't put this out there all the time, but please only email me when you want to ask me a question that's relating to spiritual awakening, or if you are experiencing something that you can't explain. If you feel like maybe I can relate to you, or maybe I might know what it is. If a sister can help you out, I will. I'm not doing no charging right now, okay? And what I mean by right now, a lot of people are charging. I feel like it's a time for everything, and everything is not about money. All right, everything is not about money. Some people are actually getting paid on YouTube. All right, sharing their gifts with other people, but they are charging. All right. Um, I tell many of you family, you can go within yourself and the answer that you're seeking from me, you can get it from yourself, all right? You don't have to be sitting up here, asking this person questions. I say go within yourself and get the answers because we all have a higher self, all right? That's waiting to be tapped into, okay? So that's what your sister is here for. I'm always trying to push you family, my brothers and my sisters. I'm always trying to push you to seek that which is already that is within you, all right? But as far as a little guidance, for advice, I have no problem, family. I don't know everything, but I do know what I know, okay? Nobody knows everything. We all know what we know, and definitely based on our experiences. Your experiences is the best teacher, okay? In this life, it is. It's the best teacher, and but anyway, I just want to let many of you know, if you have left me some comments in my past videos and I have not gotten back to you, it's because it's not showing up. It's not showing up. I don't know what's up with that. It's not showing up. So anyway, my contact email is qmccwest@gmail.com. Please be serious when you are trying to communicate with me, because I can sense it. I do sense energy. I can pick up on your energy. And don't worry, I'm all about love and light. I'm not here to use my gifts to harm anybody. The words that come out of my mouth, the things that I speak about, not only are they for my highest good, as far as putting it out there to be a blessing to others, but they are for your highest good as well, family. It's just up to you to receive the words that have been coming out of my mouth, all right? Whether you agree or disagree. Hey, just have a listening ear. Hear what your sister is saying, because you never know when it's going to be your time, when it's going to be your hour in need, as far as having your own experiences. When it hits you, this is one platform that you can come back to and check my videos out, and the experiences that you've been having, you can compare them with your experiences, and you can be like, wow, I thought this sister was crazy. I thought his sister didn't have it all, but I see right now she was on to something, but I'm just glad I took the time to listen to her. So, it ain't just me. It's a lot of brothers and sisters out here, all right? They are dropping that knowledge. Don't get caught up all in, external, all right? Don't get caught up out in the flesh. Remember how people look as far as, how you are choosing to receive the information. I tell many of you, start mastering yourself to where you can sense energy. Learn to work with your energy, the chi energy. It is possible. You will be able to sense when people are lying. You will be able to sense when people are just talking just to hear themselves, all right? Just want to be seen. Basically, they're making these videos, but they're doing it for the wrong reasons, all right? It's pretty much about, they're worrying about self versus others, they're trying to make as many videos as they can to create the numbers, shall I say. But I don't even care if it's a few people. It's all about really that one or that two. Just that couple. If I can reach just that couple, I don't care if it's less than 5. If I can just reach, that brother, that sister that's seeking, and the universe happen to lead them my way, and they have a listening ear, they're listening, and they're taking in what I'm saying, they're applying it, and they're seeing their life change for the better, and they are connecting with source, I feel like I've done my part. Because that way they don't have to worry about asking this person, being attached to other people, even me, just being attached to people and wanting to ask them a lot of questions, because what you're doing, you're seeking outside of yourself, all right, family? I get that. That was me 2 years ago. I was seeking, and I was coming to a spiritual awakening, and I had some questions. I'm like, what's going on? Either I'm cracking up, I'm having another breakdown. What's going on? What's going on with me? I don't hear nobody talking about this out here in the streets. Which I've never been out in the streets anyway, But I'm just saying, I was pretty much in the box thinking, and I was not thinking outside of the box. All I knew is that this was going on with me. This is something different. Nobody's talking about it. Everything is just pretty much, when you look at our world as far as, I call it box, okay, matrix box. But when you look at it, everybody pretty much is. Now this is when you can look outside of yourself and you viewing the world. You're observing everybody. Everybody pretty much eat, sleep, work, play a little bit, depending on your view of playing. That leisure time, shall I say, and and then also being programmed. That's what the box, the TV is for, to reprogram you, and back to sleep. Get back up, eat, watch a bit of box, be programmed for the day. Work. But you get what I'm saying. Especially if you're someone that's working. Full time out here. You're 9 to 5, you're 7 to 3:30, or you're 6 to 2:30. You're 6 to 6, 7 to 7. Your 12-hour shift. You get what I'm going. You find yourself when you're inside of that. And I'm not knocking working, but I'm just saying when you constantly program like that, it's hard for you to stop, take time to stop and think and just see the big picture, shall I say. That's why, a lot of these companies, they don't offer people a whole lot of vacation time, because really, if a person had time to really just take time to just be with self, it don't take much, but just take time to be with self and just meditate, all right? Take time out for yourself, family, if you love yourself, you owe yourself. Take time to meditate. It is so important. I don't care if you ain't seeing jack. At least you're making an effort, all right? And before you know it, one day you're going to close your eyes. You of course, you're going to be in complete darkness, but eventually it's going to start lighting up, and you might not even see anything. But eventually it go from being pure darkness to it start lighting up within yourself. And then all of a sudden, you're going to start seeing movement in the background. Do not be alarmed. Just be calm and just observe. Just observe. And that's all I'm going to say on that, because everybody's different. I cannot tell you what you're going to see, all right? I'm not inside of you. The kingdom that is within me, I know what I see, all right? And as far as mansions, family, the Bible mentioned about how Christ said, I go to prepare a place for you, and where I go, you may go also. You know what I'm saying, as far as following him. The kingdom, yeah. There are many mansions, yeah. They are dimensions. Yeah. I might do a video about that one day. I'm going to meditate more, get more clarity as far as with my higher self. I like to speak from a place of my higher self instead of intellectual. That don't gets me thus far. So I talk about more with that. But it's still, you dealing with consciousness, and you dealing with well, like I said, it's layers to it. It's other layers to it. I'm sure a lot of you know about how they were saying that a lot of us are going to be recycled, coming back, and all of that. And there are many layers to that. There are many. I don't want to confuse your family, so I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna meditate on that, and I'll come back and do another video, all right? I'm gonna pray about it first, meditate, and I'll come back and do another video. I like to speak with clarity, and I pretty much like to speak from a place of experience, and as far as testimony. I don't like to be throwing just anything out there, because people are actually listening, and I am God-fearing woman, all right? I'm very spiritual, and you reap what you thus sow. You have to be careful what you're putting out here into the atmosphere, into the universe. Because it can affect people, whether it's for the good or not for the good. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But I just want you to know, family, that I have no problem when you contacting me, but just be serious, because if I sense that you're trying to play a sister and you just, trying to pick my brain, I'm not going to respond to you, 'cause I'm trying to help you. You're coming to me. You know what I'm saying? And for many people can relate that has emailed me before. They sense that yeah, I come with it. I can pick up on them very good. They can tell you that themselves. And like I said, I don't know everything, but with the gift that the Most High God has given me, I can sense whether you are very sincere or not, or you just all about, hey, how you doing? No, I'm doing just fine. Come with me with your questions, and I will give you an answer. All right, point blank, period. And I say that in love. All right. So it was something else that I wanted to talk about real quick, family. I guess I can just do another video on that. I hate like talking about one thing and then I just go blank. But anyway, I would like to say this real quick. All right, family. For those of you who are communicating with your higher self and you're able to see your higher self, all right, one or the other, and you're going to your higher self, asking your higher self questions, all right, please be careful. I know you didn't ask for my opinion, but I'm still going to put it out there. Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it, the answers that you're seeking, because some things, what I have come to understand, some things is not worth asking. You can't do anything about it anyway, especially when it comes to your loved one that has passed on. We can't really do anything about their journey once they leave their container. All right, these are their container. This is, the flesh. We're in these temporal. We can't do anything about our loved ones as far as the choices that they have made while they were living here. When it comes to as far as where they're going to go next. All right, we have nothing. We have no control of that. All right. We all pretty much have to answer for ourselves. All right, and the things we do here is going to reflect where you're going when you leave this dimension, shall I say. All right, this earthly realm dimension. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I've had a cousin. We were real close. He was like a year older than me, and he was murdered when he at the age of 23 over something foolish. Happened to be driving his so-called best friend's car, driving his best friend's car. He was in the driver's seat. His best friend was in the passenger seat, and he was the one that got murdered. All of a sudden, there was a shootout, and anyway, I ain't going through all that, but his best friend still, let me see. His best friend is still living, as far as I know, but my cousin was the one that was murdered. He got shot up. But anyway, I loved him dearly. We were real close. And then and then some years, moving forward some years, I had my Aunt Leah, my grandmother's sister, passed away. And then my Aunt May passed away, my mother's oldest sister. And my cousin Avery, we were real close. My Aunt Leah, we were real close. And my Aunt May, we wasn't as close, but I loved her. She was considered more like the black sheep of the family. But she also was the one that brought our family together, because she was real nosy. She was in the know, and she was doing a whole lot of, calling. She was the one, if you want to know what's going on with the family, you just be around her. She know everything, okay? She just always in the know. I think everybody has someone like that. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, one time, as far as me using my gifts, all right, I had asked my higher self. I said, was the transition, my Aunt Leah. I said, is she in a okay place? Was she able to transition on a higher dimension? That's what I said. I left it just like that. And I was told yes. And I was also told that well, not only is she at peace, of course she's at peace, but she was able to transition on a higher dimension, shall I say. But I asked about another loved one, and I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I asked about them, and I was told no. And that bothered me. It bothered me so bad, family. The spirit knows all things. Please know that. It knows all things, whether you want to believe that or not. And I don't know why I ask those questions, because when you think about it, whether I know it or not, I can't do nothing about it. If they have passed on and they're on a higher, if some are on the higher realm and they have passed on, whatever that realm is, I'm happy. There's joy in my heart for them, because they was able to transcend and spiral up. Okay, but a lot of people don't believe in this, and I'm not worrying about that. I'm relying on my higher self. But a lot of people, they move on, but they're moving on the lower realms, and that's not what you want. You don't want to move on the lower realms. And I'm not here to say, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that to keep from moving to the lower realms. I don't know where you're gonna go, family, as individual, once this life is over. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't even ask the questions. I don't ask those questions, not anymore. Especially once I asked the question about my loved one, I was like, ooh, I'm getting these kind of answers. I said, ooh, I'm ready to shut up, because I don't really want to know. I thought I wanted to know, but I really don't want to know. It feels good when you find out, oh, you have a loved one that was able to cross over and to spiral up, into the higher realms. But to find out you have one that didn't, that's not really in such a good place, shall I say. They're more on I just say they didn't make it. They were able to spiral up. I just feel like that. All right, you can you want to read between the lines, fine, but you get what I'm saying. You have the higher dimension, and you have the lower dimension, and the lower is not what you want to be on. Okay, all right. You're trying to get past these what they call it, these archons and all of this. You're trying to get past these Draco. You're trying to get past all of that. Because on certain realms they have control. All right, and that's all I'm going to say on that. And do your homework, family. And most importantly, go within yourself and get the answers. All right. I don't want to put too much out there into the universe, but there are gatekeepers. Okay, I don't never tell you what those gatekeepers are, but there are gatekeepers. Okay, so all I'm saying is, work on yourself. If you really want to better yourself, you really want what you never had, and you want your DNA activated and all of that. I suggest, you do what you have to do. You do what you have to do, especially if you want to wake up. Do what you have to do, and that way you won't be so controlled, all right, out here by spiritual weakness in high places, all right? And, that's all I'm going to say on that. But I tell all of you, continuously walk in love, all right? That word love has no color. Okay, that word love has no color, and it's pretty much your heart, your heart center, that Christ consciousness. You want to tap into that, all right? Because long as let me say this real quick, as long as you are on those as long as you're vibrating on a higher frequency and you are on those higher realms, can nothing touch you? Can nothing on the lower realms touch you? All right. And if you are operating on a higher frequency, they can't stand you, because they want to get their hands on you. Okay, they can't stand you. Their main goal is to control you, to control. That's what's going on down here. It's brainwashing, control. But anyway, do your homework, because the truth is out here also. A lot of people It ain't just me. A lot of people, we're in the age of Aquarius. A lot of things that were once kept secret are coming out to the marvelous light. People are talking, and a lot of people are being murdered for talking. All right. I was watching this one gentleman. I forgot his name. Oh my goodness. I have a playlist called Truth Be Told. I would invite any of you to check that playlist out. It's called Truth Be Told. I forgot the young man's name, but he is so deep. Family, the things he talk about, you have a headache after listening to him, because there are things that he talk about. Some of the things I knew and some of the things I did not know. And you know what? I sensed a lot of truth coming from him. I sensed a lot of truth, and it just blew my mind. That's why I said be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. I forgot the gentleman's name, but it's in my playlist, and you will see the video, because it's the last one. I just uploaded it. So it should be up on the top, I believe. It should be up on the top, but it's called Truth Be Told. I would invite any of you to listen to this young man. There's a video of him doing a lecture, all right? I think about an hour long, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Oh my goodness. I forgot his name. I tell you what, I'm going to write his name down in the description box. All right, I'm definitely going to do that. Well, I'm going to definitely put his name. I don't even think he's living anymore. The way all that knowledge he was dropping, and they say he's not living anymore. And if that's the case, yeah, I see why. He was talking a whole lot of knowledge. He was talking about MKL Ultra and all of that. He was talking a whole lot of knowledge, family. And knowledge is powerful. My people perish from a lack of knowledge, and that is so true. So, family, get your knowledge, do your research, and most importantly, like I said, the power that is within you. Your inner man can't wait to connect with you. It's in you already, but like I said, it's a detachment also. You're gonna have to connect, all right, by going within yourself. So, anyway, I apologize if I was going all over the place. It's so much in here I'm trying to get out, but just like it's going on 30 minutes already, and I feel like I ain't really said much. But anyway, check out that video, okay? I'm going to put the young man name down in the description section. It's worth it. And a lot of it's going to blow your mind. You can be like, oh no, he's crazy. But you know what? A lot of you think I'm crazy too, but that's all right. I love you anyway. And remember, it's okay to agree and disagree. Peace and love to you all, and bye for now.